Hi, I'm Lisa Montgomery, editor of Electronic House Magazine, and I am here with John Oliver from Complete Home Electronics in Fraser, Colorado. He was instrumental in doing a award-winning home for us this year. It was our award-winning master bedroom, and we wanted to learn a little bit more about the installation, what some of the highlights were. When we judged this, one of the things that stuck out to us was it had a very sophisticated sort of child monitoring system. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. There's actually two things in the house for child monitoring. There's a pan-tilt zoom camera outside where the owners, it faces their playground and they can move the camera around and watch their kids and see how they're behaving out there. I think the kids use it more than the parents do to watch each other. And then in the master suite, like you said, there's a baby monitor that we integrated into the whole house automation system. There are already speakers throughout the house. There are already video monitors, touch screens. So we simply tied in, they wanted a microphone and a camera in the nursery, and we tied those into those speakers and those touch screens and those TVs and those kind of things. And then we also tied in a relay that when a certain volume level is reached in that room, it will automatically trigger speakers in certain areas of the house and touch screens to display what's going on in the nursery. So if there's a loud noise from the baby crying, it will automatically switch over to that.
So if it's real quiet in there, they're not going to hear anything, or can they still tap into the system and hear and see what's going on?
They can still tap in and see, but it automatically will switch based on a volume. But that only happens as you leave the nursery. There's a button that says babysitter. And so when they want that to be taking place, they put it in babysitter mode.
That's really cool. So what about, you said that they can visually monitor their kids when they're outside. Mm-hmm. Are they seeing the images from the camera on television screens or touch screens, or what sort of devices?
Pretty much, yeah, touch screens, TVs in the house. They can have it on a touch screen, send it to the TV, or they can bring it up on their computers.
How long have they been using this system?
They moved in before last summer.
And in this master suite, you also installed a flat panel TV over a fireplace, and I think I remember that fireplace had a lot of stone. Is that right?
Yeah.
So how did you work around that? Was that hard to work within that sort of material?
Well, since we put in the existing infrastructure and the wiring, we put in a back box to hide all the equipment feeding the TV. And so we knew exactly where the studs were, drill through the rock and hit the studs, and we didn't have to worry about it. So that one really wasn't very hard.
Okay, and from their master suite, are these homeowners able to control other things in their home? And can you tell us how they do that?
Sure. Pretty much everything in the house, all the subsystems are controllable by the system, whether it's the security system or the heating, in-floor heat throughout the house is controlled, cameras like we talked about, lighting, all of those things. Pretty much any subsystem in the house they can.
So give me an example of what they might control from their master bedroom. Say they wake up in the morning, they're getting ready for work. What's something they might do from their master bedroom to get the house ready for the day?
Well, there's different scenes on the lighting panel on the touch screen that they can choose for lighting when they wake up. The lights actually change based on time of day, how the lights come on in the bathroom. If it's late at night, they come on real dim, so it's not real bright. So when they get up, they'll choose those scenes. They can turn on audio, anything like that as they go throughout the house.
And what kind of system is running the show here?
It's a Crestron control system.
And you mentioned touch panels. Do they have one in the master suite, and do they have them elsewhere in the house? Yeah,
there's a wireless one in the master suite. There's a wireless one in a media room, and then a main built-in touchscreen in the kitchen.
Okay, so this master suite, what would you say is probably the niftiest thing you did that you haven't done in any other suites that you've worked in?
Well, the baby monitor's definitely something I haven't done before, with the ability to control how it controls with the relay. That was a fun add-on that I figured out how to do. So,
well, congratulations, and thanks for meeting with us.
Yes, thank you.